Step up here, state your full name to the judge.
Your Honor, Conrad Begaye.
All right, Mr. Begaye, give me one moment. The state's alleging one charge against you, and that is driving on a suspended, revoked, or canceled driver's license. Additionally, there's civil traffic violations in there. One of those civil traffic violations is no insurance, and the other is no registration. On those charges, you have the right to remain silent, right to counsel, and right to trial. What I would like to do with your permission is, instead of having you come back to court at a later date and drive from New Mexico, is hold your arraignment now and take a plea from you on the criminal charge and possibly the civil charges. To do that, I would have to get your permission to waive your personal appearance in front of me and do this by video. Do I have your consent?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. So the driving suspended violation is a Class 1 misdemeanor that has a maximum fine of $2,500, 6 months in jail, and or 3 years of probation. That's the maximum. There is no mandatory minimum, so the court has the discretion from 0 up to the maximum.
Okay, Your Honor.
Your options are to plead either guilty, not guilty, or no contest. The difference between a guilty plea and a no contest plea is the following. If you plead guilty, you're admitting to the facts of the case and acknowledging that you committed the violation. A no contest plea means that you're not admitting to the facts, nor are you denying the facts, but accepting the conviction. Both guilty and no contest show on a criminal record and go on a criminal history. Okay? The other option is to plead not guilty. If you plead not guilty, that means that you're innocent of the offense, or you wish to speak with the prosecutor. I just need the record on. Or you wish to speak to the prosecutor. What would happen is we would set up a pretrial conference date, and you would have to come to Payson, or you could do it telephonically. I could grant that permission. And you would have a discussion with the prosecutor. At the conclusion of that meeting, one of 3 things would happen. 1, the case would in fact proceed to a trial at a later time. 2, the case could enter a plea agreement. Or 3, the case could be dismissed. Do you understand that?
Yes, Your Honor.
All right. You also have the right to an attorney. There is no jail time being asked of this case. So whether you plead not guilty and go to trial and are found guilty, you are not facing any jail time. Or if you plead guilty or no contest, you're not facing any jail time. Being that there's no jail time, it removes that ability to have a court-appointed attorney. So your choices are to hire an attorney at your own expense, or to waive the presence of an attorney and proceed forward regarding the case. Do you understand that? Let me explain it to you again.
Okay.
So right now, if you have an allegation of driving suspended, the court cannot provide you an attorney free or to little expense because there's not jail time.
Okay.
Okay. There are other reasons why you could qualify for a court-appointed attorney, maybe like a mental disability or something like that. So
Okay.
if you have a qualifying reason that you can make known to the court to see if I can appoint you a court-appointed attorney at little or no cost, then you need to let me know of that reason. If you don't have any of those reasons, you're then faced with 2 choices. Number 1, hire an attorney at your own expense, or waive the presence of an attorney and proceed forward with your plea.
Okay.
You understand that now?
Yes.
All right. Regarding the attorney, do you wish to give me a reason to see if you qualify for a court-appointed attorney, or do you wish to waive the presence of an attorney, or are you going to hire an attorney at your own expense?
Then no attorney.
Okay. What I'll do, sir, is send you a form that waives, number 1, your personal appearance that we spoke about earlier,
Okay.
and then number 2, waiving the presence of an attorney. So that one form will cover both, requires your signature.
Okay.
All right. Do you have any questions before I take a plea of either guilty, not guilty, or no contest from you?
No.
Okay. How do you wish to plead to the charge?
I'm guilty.
If you have questions, I know you kind of said that with some pause. If there's any questions that you have, I'll answer them for you, and I want to make sure you're clear about what you're doing. So guilty means you're admitting to the violation, and we'll get ready to move to sentencing right now and get this thing wrapped up. Okay, if you're not sure about that or unsure, then I can enter a not guilty plea. That gives you time to think about it, number one. And then number two, you would have to come back and speak to the prosecutor to see if they're going to offer you something or they're not going to offer you anything, and have to set a trial. If you go to a trial, you will have to appear in person on that.
Okay.
Okay, or you plead no contest, which I explained the difference of that and guilty.
Yeah.
Are you sure about your guilty plea?
Let's do not guilty, sir, Your Honor.
All right, so what that means is I'll set you for a pre-trial conference, okay?
Okay.
That gives you an opportunity to think about it a little bit.
Okay.
And then by the time I give you your next court date, which will be December 16th,
Okay.
at 2:00 p.m.,
Okay.
you'll have the ability to, figure out what you want to do. If it's possible that you can get your driver's license back between now and then, absolutely do that and bring it with you, and that may help you in that plea agreement. I don't know. I can't speak for the prosecutor, but I've seen sometimes where that's beneficial.
Okay. Thank you for the advice, Your Honor.
Yes, and then I'm also going to allow you to, so I got to clarify that. It's not advice, it's just information.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah,
Right. Thank you, sir.
I can't give legal advice, but all right, sir.
you.
So I'm going to also allow you to appear telephonically on that next hearing since you're out of New Mexico.
Okay.
So
Great.
I'll send you instructions on how to appear at that next court date. It's going to require you to call before your court date and have the number and information so you and the prosecutor can kind of figure out the direction of things are going to go. And then on that actual court date, you can appear telephonically to that as well, and we'll be informed of what's happening with the case.
Okay.
Do you have any questions?
No, Your Honor.
All right, that's all I have for you, sir.
Okay.